Guys, I found a stock that I believe can double within the next 60 days or less. Ticker symbol CCIV. They are a SPAC, or a special acquisition company, which is planned or rumored to be merging with Lucid Motors. Now, what Lucid Motors actually is they are not just an electric vehicle company, but they produce luxury electric vehicle companies, which are going to be going head to head with some true competition against Tesla. So stay tuned for the rest of the video, because we are going to be breaking this stock down, because this week is going to be crucial for this thing, as we saw almost 40% gains on Friday. So I believe that this thing is going to be taking off on Tuesday, and I am going to be adding more to my positions. So make sure you guys stay tuned. All right, before we get started with the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you do not miss out on a single video that I put out. I put out videos on growth stocks and cryptocurrencies, but my videos are time critical, meaning that my videos call out big plays before things happen, whether things are going to go bad, things are going to go sour, or things are about to break out. So if you are interested in stocks and cryptocurrencies, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell. And if you guys have already bought into CCIV, put your purchase prices below. And if you haven't yet, talk about when you're going to be jumping in. But I'm really interested to see at what price points you guys entered in. I got in around $20, and I'm going to be continuing to add even this week to my position. Before we move further on, the links for my free Discord are below. Make sure to sign up for my Patreon. It's only $5 a month, where I put out trade alerts, trade signals, and I give you guys stocks before they blow up. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you sign up. And a little bit more about me, if you guys haven't been to the channel, my name is Miles. I'm a professional day trader, among many things, and I've been investing and trading for over 12 years, especially the last couple of years within crypto. However, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. So let's go ahead and break it down. All right, guys, right now we're sitting around $40 a share. This thing just recently IPO'd, and it was at $10 just last month. So this thing has nearly 4x'd in just that amount of time. This thing is continuing to go up. And if we look at a chart, we are seeing a strong uptrend. We are in an upwards channel, and this thing is going to continue to go up. This thing is just getting rumored. This thing is just getting out there. People are really just starting to find out about this thing. And it's possible, if this company merges, if this SPAC merges with CCIV, with Lucid Motors, we could see this thing $300 to $400 a share, possibly by the end of the year. Who knows? But also, if the merger doesn't happen, which is more likely than not, this thing could certainly tank. So you want to make sure to set your stop losses to prevent any loss of money for your risk management. However, this is a very volatile stock, but this thing is in an uptrend. This thing is going up. Now, nearly 50% of all the outstanding shares are held by institutional investors, big institutions around the world. And what that tells us is that big institutions, possibly maybe some insider information, people with smart money, they believe in this company, they believe in this stock, and they are holding this thing. They're not selling it, they're not trading it, they are holding it, and they are jumping in, and they are getting along for the ride. So when we see something around 50% of the shares, the outstanding shares, are owned by institutions, that is a very bullish signal for us, especially with the rumor of the acquisition happening. We don't know for sure, but to my gut feeling, I firmly believe that this thing is going to merge, that this SPAC is going to merge with Lucid, that they are going to form one company, Lucid Motors, which should be traded on the New York Stock Exchange. So I truly believe that we are going to have the merger, and I believe that we are going to see some massive rises. However, we did see some massive volume on Friday, and this thing was brought up to now nearly 40%. So what we have to understand is that we could see a little bit of correction in the relative short term, but based on this massive engulfing candle to the upside, I believe that we are going to continue maybe to $45 to $50 just this week alone. And we saw a bunch of news Friday. We saw a bunch of news last week that we have some more investors, we have some more institutions coming to scoop these shares up, and that is more of a bullish sentiment. Maybe they know something that we don't know. And apparently, from what we have seen from the Wall Street Best, from what we have seen from GameStop, we are seeing a lot of market manipulation. So whenever we see big institutions, the smart money, they're the ones with the true knowledge and information, even though they don't legally disclose it. But I believe that we are going to merge, and that if we do hit a merger, if we do make the merger, that this thing could jump up 50%, 30% in a single day easily, and that we could 2 to 3 times in just a couple of months. So I'm going to go ahead and add more to my position because I firmly believe in it. But let's just talk about some of the news. Look, Churchill Capital jumped 13% after a Bloomberg terminal update suggested that a consortium of investors led by the VC firm Venrock Associates were looking to sell Lucid Motors. So basically the people that own Lucid Motors, they want to sell it. They want to merge. They want to get this thing public. And the other piece of news, Lucid and Churchill Capital have been rumored to be in merger talks since January 11th. The news comes as Lucid plans on releasing its final production vehicle this spring. They are trying to produce these vehicles, but they need to merge. They need to get this company out there so that it can be publicly traded, so that more money can be pumped into their company, so that they can do more R&D. They can get these vehicles out there. They can get more money to make bigger factories, increase their production, make better vehicles, research, and etc. But if we go ahead, let's break down CCIV on a technical chart. So what we're seeing here is we are seeing, just like I said, we're seeing an uptrend. We're going up or coming down a little bit, up and down. So we're seeing this up and down. But based on this candle right here, that shows that so much buying and just a little bit of selling, I believe that we could truly see $45 to $50 this week. So basically it means there's a lot of buying in here, and this thing is starting to get put out there. More people are starting to be aware of it. And especially if this thing merges, we will see crazy numbers that we haven't seen before, something similar to some of the big SPAC pumps last year. So as long as we continue in this channel, we are going to be going up and up. And even if we retrace, let's see how much of a retracement it would be. Even if we retrace around 23%, even if we retrace 23%, we are still in an uptrend just within the next couple of days. But I personally think with wisdom and experience and knowledge, I believe that we are going to continue on the upside. So I'm going to be adding more. I'm going to be taking a look at the volume, and most likely there could be a little bit of sell-off in the morning, or there could be just the opposite, a massive buying power into this thing. So I'm going to be pumping more money at those points if I can find good entries. And I plan on just holding it for the long term. I'm not trying to sell it. I'm not trying to trade it. This is more something of a swing to long-term play. So that is what I'm doing. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and I ask you to do your own due diligence. This thing, if it doesn't happen, if the merger doesn't happen, this thing could drop down to $10 or less, $15 to $17. Who knows? But most likely, this thing is going to happen. This thing is going to merge. And that's what I'm truly believing in. That's what a lot of investors are believing in, including big, smart money. These whales are jumping in. So if you guys like today's video, please hit that like button and subscribe. And let us know again in the comments below if you bought this thing already. At what price point did you get in? I got in around 20 bucks, but I'm anxious to hear what you guys did. Also, make sure to join the free Discord, and the Patreon is only $5 where you get my private trade alerts and my one-on-ones. So without further ado, I will see you guys tomorrow.